This is the Bolton Abbey estate in the Yorkshire Dales, and what we are looking at here are the remains of Bolton Priory. On one side are the ruins of the eastern side of the priory, and on the other side is a nave which still functions as a church today. The priory was founded in 1154 by the Augustinian canons, and they remained there to the dissolution of the monasteries in 1539. However, the nave that had been used as a parish church from about 1170 managed to survive. After the dissolution, the lands transferred to the Clifford family, whom it remained with till Henry Clifford, the 5th Earl of Cumberland, died in 1643, and the estate passed to his only child, Elizabeth Clifford, and her husband, the 1st Earl of Burlington. The estate passed hands again in the same way in 1753, when the 3rd Earl of Burlington died, and all his estates passed down to his only surviving child, Charlotte Boyle, who had married William Cavendish, the heir to the Dukedom of Devonshire. It remains in the Cavendish family today. Just looking at some of the graves now. They still receive graves from people that have been cremated. I saw some today just dated only last year. Okay, so there's the front door to the nave of the church. That's the main part of the church, which still exists. Again, there's the door. We've now just come through that first door, so we're just inside the church now. There's a model here showing what the priory looked like in olden times, how big it would have been. And the stained glass windows there are by a man called Augustus Pugin, who designed some of Westminster Palace, also Big Ben as well. This is Bolton Abbey Hall, originally the gatehouse to the priory. It was later converted to a house by the Cavendish family. These are the stepping stones, quite a feature now at Bolton Abbey. I didn't bother going over them today, I went over the bridge. It's a bit deep for going over them. I have been over them before now. This is the Cavendish Memorial Fountain, set up in 1866. It remembers Lord Frederick Cavendish, who was murdered in Phoenix Park in Ireland, a few hours after he arrived to take up his post Chief Secretary for Ireland. So now I'm just going for a walk on the estate. You can see the priory over there and the river wharf that snakes all the way through the estate. So this is the Cavendish Bridge, and over there is the Cavendish Pavilion, which was built in the 1890s for the 7th Duke of Devonshire as a tea room for people arriving by train. And again, we're just on the bridge now, looking down at the river. So over there in the distance is Barden Tower, which was one of 6 hunting lodges that was remodelled in the 15th century to become the principal residence of Henry Clifford, who referred this area to his main seat at Skipton Castle. This area is known as the Strid. It's where the river gets quite narrow and it causes the water to run down with great pressure. It'll make you be able to hear and see how powerful the water is.